Hello lovelies, I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'll be showing you guys how to make this stylish corset that you are seeing right here. So if you're new here, highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment and also share for more videos. To my channel subscriber, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your efforts. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So here is my pattern. I'm gonna head to mark down all my vertical measurement. I have my bust line, my under bust line, my waistline, and then my top length. At the upper part, I'll go ahead and mark down half of my shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 divided by 2. I have 8. I'll mark it down. From that 8 inches, I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inch, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. So next, I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. So next, I'll go ahead and measure what I have from the shoulder to my armhole point. What I have here is 9. I'll mark it out here. Then after that, I'll connect a straight line, which will be my chest line. So here is my chest line. So next, I'll go ahead and mark out my basic neck width of 3 inches. And for the neck depth, I'll make use of 3 inches as well. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect them this way. And then from the neck width, I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope. Next, I'll go ahead and get the midpoint of my armhole. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5 and I'll go ahead and connect it to the upper part this way. Next, my bust circumference divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. So next thing is to mark out half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2, I have 4. Then I'll mark out a straight line. So next, I'll go ahead and get the midpoint of my shoulder. I'll get the midpoint and I'll connect it down to my bust point. And this is what I have. So next, for my dart on both sides of my under bust, I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches. If you are busty, make use of 1 inches on this side and then 1.5 inches or 2 inches on this other side, okay? So I'll mark out 1 inches on both sides from the under bust down to my top length. So if you are busty on this side, make use of 1 inches. Then on this other side, make use of 1.5 or 2 inches. So next thing here is to connect it to my bust point. I'll connect the both sides to meet my bust point. And this is what I have. So next, from the chest line, I'll come up by 1.5 inches for my over bust. From the chest line, I went up by 1.5 inches and I'll mark out a straight line. So next thing here is to tighten up my over bust. I'll come out on both sides this way by 0.75 and I'll connect it down to my bust point. I came out on both sides by 0.75. I'll connect it down to my bust point. And this is what we have. So next thing is to impute our round body measurement. Bust divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Plus this dart here, 0.75, I will place it back. I'll go ahead and mark down the same measurements on my bust line. Under bust divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Plus this 2 inches dart, I will place it back. Waist divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Plus this 2 inches dart, I will place it back. Hip divided by 4, I'll mark it down. Plus this 2 inches dart, I will place it back. So next thing is to connect the whole points together. And this is what we have. So next, I'm making use of a side dart. For your side dart, is a difference between your shoulder to waist of your back and that of your front. My shoulder to waist of my front is 18, while that of my back is 17. So 18 minus 17, I have 1 inch. So from the bust line, I came down by 1. and I'll go ahead and connect it to my bust point. So all this part I'm shading now is going out. Okay, so next thing is to replace this dart on our over bust by the side. Please make sure you replace this dart. What I have here in total is 1.5. I'll go ahead and replace it by the side this way. Then I'll connect it down to my armhole, and this is what we have. So next, from the chest line, I'll go in by 0.5. I'll go in by 0.5 to create my corset bridge, and then from that point I'll connect it to my over bust, and then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it down to my under bust. And this is what we have. Okay, so now coming to this side, I'll go ahead and cut out my pattern. I'll cut it out this way. Okay, then I'll close off my side dart. Please make sure you close up your side dart. Then from this point here, I'll mark out half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4. And after that, I'll add half inches to it, making it 4.5. If you are busty, use 1 inch or 1.5 so that it will cover the fullness of your bust by the side. Okay, and this is what we have. And this is the point where the both line meet. Please make sure you close up your side dart before you draw that out. So coming to the base, that is the hemline. From the side here, I'll come up by 2 inches, and I'll go ahead and connect it down to my dart leg, to this first dart leg, and this is what we have. So this is our yoke. This is all for our front pattern drafting. The next thing is to cut it out. You can see what I'm doing. Cut out your yoke and cut out this part. Cut out this dart. Close up your side darts and then tip it down. So this is what we have for our front pattern. You can see what we have here. While cutting it out on your fabric, please make sure you add your sewing allowance in between and by the side. Okay, add your sewing allowance round. So let me show you guys why I said you should replace your overbust darts. Okay, let's take for an instance, after joining your fabric, join it this way. You can see what we have. So while sewing, the yoke and the overbust will be equal. But if you don't replace the 1.5 inches on your overbust line, it will not be equal. So please make sure you replace the 1.5 inches. So let's go back to our back pattern. Here is my back pattern. I have my bust line, my waistline, my shoulder to waist of my back is 17. Okay, and from the waistline I came down by 8 inches for my top length. So next thing is to mark down half of my shoulder measurement. From that point I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inch I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. So next thing is to connect from the shoulder slope down to my armhole. Next, I'll measure what I have from the shoulder to my armhole point. What I have here in total is 9 inches. I'll mark it out here. This will help you to have a straight line. Then I'll connect a straight line. So here is my chest line. So next, I'll go ahead and mark down my basic neck width of 3 inches. And for my back neck depth, I'm making use of 1 inch. So I'll go ahead and connect from my neck width down to my shoulder slope. And after that, I'll mark out my neckline. And this is what I have. So next thing is to get the midpoint of my armhole. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. And I'll go ahead and connect it to the other part this way. So next, my bust circumference divided by 4. I'll mark it down. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. So next thing is to mark down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2. I have 4. I'll mark it down from the chest line to my top length. Then I'll connect a straight line. On both sides of my waistline, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5 for my back dart. Then I'll connect it to my bust line. Connect the both sides to my bust line, and then from my waist I'll connect it down to my top length. So next thing here is impute our body measurement. Bust divide by 4, I'll mark it down. So here waist divide by 4, I'll mark it down, plus this 1 inches that I will place it back. Hip divide by 4, I'll mark it down. After that, I'll connect the whole points together. And this is what we have. So next, from the neck depth, I'll come down by 3 inches. You can make use of 4 inches, okay? Then I'll go ahead and connect it to my dart line. And this is it for this part. You can make use of 4 inches, okay? Connect it this way if you want to make use of 4 inches. So here is our yoke. The next thing here is to tighten up our yoke. I'll come out by 0.5 and I'll connect it back to my chest line. So this part is going out. Okay, coming to the side from the base, I'll come up by 2 inches and then I'll connect it down to my blouse length. So next, for my lacing bar, I'll come in by 1.5. You can make use of 2 inches if you want to. I'll connect it down this way and I'll mark out a straight line. And this is it for our back pattern. So the next thing here is to cut it out. Let's do that, guys. Okay, cut out this part, cut out our darts, and this is what we have for our back pattern. So please, while cutting out on your fabric, make sure you add your sewing allowance in between, and also by the side add sewing allowance around. Okay, and also on your front pattern, make sure you add your sewing allowance around while cutting it out on your fabric, and that is it. So thank you all for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share, and see you guys in my next class. Bye.